The night is dark over the Panama Canal as the COSCO Shipping Panama, a Chinese state-owned giant, glides through the expanded locks. This ship isn't just carrying goods, it's carrying a message. For over a century, the canal was a symbol of American engineering and influence. But tonight, the landscape is different. New port facilities, bridges and infrastructure, many funded and built by Chinese companies, line the waterway. The American shadow now shares space with the rising Chinese dragon. This shift didn't happen overnight. While Washington looked elsewhere, Beijing made deals, built relationships, and invested heavily. The result, Panama's trade and infrastructure are now deeply intertwined with China's ambition. What happens here sends ripples across the globe, affecting prices, supply chains, and the balance of power. The battle for influence is quiet, fought with contracts, cranes, and concrete, not soldiers. Panamanian workers still manage the locks, but the logos on the cranes increasingly belong to Chinese firms. The canal, responsible for 6% of global maritime trade, is now the center of a new great game. It's a competition for control, access, and the future of international commerce. Tonight, it's clear. A new player has arrived, ready to shape the next chapter of this canal's history. The world is watching. The stakes have never been higher. How did China become so influential in Panama, a region once dominated by the US? The answer: patience, investment, and smart diplomacy. Even before formal ties, Chinese companies offered Panama turnkey solutions, ports, power plants, and more. The turning point came in 2017, when Panama cut ties with Taiwan and recognized Beijing. Chinese investment flooded in: new bridges, cruise terminals, energy, and telecom projects. Chinese firms hired locals, offered attractive financing, and became partners in Panama's progress. In return, China gained a strategic foothold at the world's crossroads. At both canal entrances, Hong Kong-based Hutchison Whampoa operates key terminals, deepening China's presence. By controlling these ports, China gains insight and influence over global trade. It's a subtle, powerful form of control, no military needed. This is soft power, executed with precision. The strategy is clear: reshape Panama's future, and with it global commerce. The world is only beginning to notice. Chinese investment has transformed Panama's economy: new jobs, better infrastructure, and a booming skyline. But with economic benefits come political risks. As China's influence grows, so does its leverage, raising concerns about Panama's sovereignty. The canal's management now has global implications. Any disruption could shake supply chains worldwide. With Chinese-linked companies at both ends, fears of preferential treatment or intelligence gathering are real. China's economic power has also shifted diplomatic alliances, isolating Taiwan and strengthening Beijing's hand. The canal, once a symbol of US power, now showcases China's checkbook diplomacy. The world's trade routes and alliances are being rewritten. Panama is now a key node in China's Belt and Road Initiative, a global web of infrastructure and influence. By investing in Panama's ports and logistics, China is creating a gateway for its goods into the Americas. The plan makes Panama the distribution hub for Chinese products across the Western Hemisphere. It's a logistical masterstroke that could reshape trade in the region. But BRI is about more than economics. It's about projecting power. Chinese loans and technology create dependencies, while digital infrastructure like Huawei's 5G raises security concerns. The canal is now a strategic jewel in China's crown, linking the Pacific to the Americas. This is a long-term bet that global trade will increasingly center on China. By securing Panama, Beijing ensures a say in the world's economic future. The transformation is underway, one contract at a time. The US isn't standing by. Alarmed by China's growing presence, Washington warns Panama and others about debt traps and lost sovereignty. America is offering alternative financing and renewed diplomatic engagement, determined to compete for influence. The Pentagon is especially concerned. Control of the canal affects both trade and US naval movement. Security officials fear espionage and the potential for China to leverage its position in a crisis. Panama is now caught between two giants: China's investment and America's security guarantees. Its leaders must balance economic opportunity with geopolitical risk. The rivalry is forcing Panama to make choices that will define its future. The canal is no longer just a waterway, it's a battleground for global power. The world is watching, and the stakes are enormous. Panama's next moves will echo for decades. The Panama Canal is now a barometer for global power. The contest here mirrors the larger US-China rivalry shaping the 21st century. Control of this choke point will impact trade, security and the world order. Will the canal remain open to all or become a pawn in great power competition? The future is uncertain, and the stakes are high. As the sun sets over the canal, the world holds its breath. The outcome here will shape the world we all live in.